Hi, I don't like talking about myself, but at the same time I understand that the channel is growing and now I have more than 1,000 followers, which is great and crazy at the same time. And I think it's only fair to make a short video about myself so that my subscribers and those people who decide to view this video, they will feel like they know me better. Usually for my videos I create a full script or almost full, whilst for this video I just have a little list of things that I want to talk about so that I don't wander too far away from the actual topic, which I definitely can do. So I don't know how it will work, and I hope that this video will flow at least a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you think it did or it didn't. Okay, so my name is Anastasia and I'm originally from Ukraine. I was born in Ukraine and this is the place where I lived for the first 20 years until I moved out because I entered the university in Poland. Since then I studied in Poland and in Spain, and now I'm living in England. I never came back to my home city because I got married. Now I live in England with my husband and my son. Even though I have a higher education, I never worked in my profession because I always loved traveling. And before moving to England, I've been traveling for 6 years, almost non-stop. I visited more than 50 countries, I think it's even more than 55 countries. And to be able to travel, I was always looking for a way of getting some income that would solve two main problems. The first problem is location. I didn't want to be tied up to one location, so I was looking for a job that would allow me to make money from anywhere in the world. This is when I got the idea of registering on some freelancers platforms. This gave me the opportunity to work anywhere as long as I had internet, and I was quite successful doing this job. The only problem was that I depended on time. I didn't depend on location, but I depended on time. I needed to be in front of my computer at a certain time, and even though my working hours were very flexible, I still had to be at home with a good internet connection on certain days and at certain times. It was not perfect, but it was alright. The second disadvantage of the work that I used to have was the fact that I was working 4 hours. I had an hourly rate, and obviously the more I worked, the more money I could get. But at the same time there was a limit of how much money I could get because there are only 24 hours in a day and I couldn't really work for 24 hours of the day because I needed to sleep sometimes. All of this was going all right until I gave birth to my son. I have a lockdown baby who was born just a week before the lockdown started. And after the lockdown, I had a little baby. I couldn't go out because we were locked inside our houses. I felt like I'm wasting a lot of time. I couldn't be financially beneficial for my family at all, and I had a lot of spare time whilst my son was sleeping. This is when I got the idea of starting reading about investing for the first time. I've always been very good with saving money, and I thought about investing my money, but I always kind of put this idea aside, thinking that I will start in the future. Could never find time to research the topic properly, so I didn't. I had a lot of savings, but all of my cash was just lying in my bank. And when I started reading about the investing and when I tried investing my first money myself, I very quickly saw the results, the returns, and I realized that this is a great idea, so I wanted to learn more. And the problem that I encountered when I was reading about these topics was the fact that all the experts and all the channels on YouTube, they were created by people who were investing for several years already. Majority of them were investing for like 10 years and they could share their knowledge and they could share their results, but I could understand that my results are not going to be the same because I started investing at a completely different time. Everyone was talking about the crisis, we had the pandemic, we really didn't know what was going on. And I wanted to find someone on YouTube who I could feel like I'm sharing this journey with, you know, someone who is starting with me, someone who has the same problems, someone who experiences the same difficulties, and I didn't find anyone. I thought about creating a channel and sharing this journey with other people so that maybe if someone else has the same problem as me, they could at least see my channel and think that they are not alone. But I was so camera shy that I kind of put this idea away and waited for several more months until I came across a term on the internet which is called a curse of knowledge. And this term means that at some point people who are experts in a certain topic become so knowledgeable in this topic that they cannot explain difficult things with simple words. Their explanations are always difficult, and they are difficult to understand for beginners. I experienced it myself when I was researching the topics that I needed for my investment decisions. I saw a lot of people who were using a lot of terms which obviously were very clear for them, but were like a Chinese alphabet for me. This is when I realized that maybe I could be even more useful for some people than I even thought before, because I am a beginner, so this means that I can still explain some difficult things with simple words and in a simple language, which will hopefully help other people to get to understand the investing topic quicker. On top of that, the amount of time that I spend researching the topics before I make a decision to invest my money into one asset or another is huge. And so when I put the information together for a video, I feel like in these 10 minutes or so that my video is playing, the viewers are saving hours and hours of research time that I spent before I felt ready to make this recording. The thought that came to my head after which I actually went on and created a YouTube channel, recorded my first video and edited it, which took ages, was the fact that creating a YouTube channel would obviously solve the second problem that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. If you don't remember, the first problem was the fact that I wanted to work from anywhere in the world as long as I had the internet connection. But the second problem was the time, and YouTube channel solves this problem perfectly, because I can work at any time. I don't have to be in front of my laptop or in front of my camera at any specific moment. If my son is hungry or upset, I can spend my time with him, and when he's asleep I can record the video. I can edit it when he's asleep as well, and this is what happens most of the time. I tend to edit my videos at night when he's asleep. But it's great because it gives me this opportunity to spend as much time as I can with my family. Even though this channel is about finance and is about money and investing, there are so many other things in this life that I would prioritize over making money. Don't get me wrong, I love money and I love earning money, I love having money, but at the end of the day, money is only a tool that allows us to do what we really want in life. But the most precious thing that all of us have is our time. And I value my time a lot. And I value the time of my viewers as well. That's why I am so grateful to all those people who decide to subscribe to my channel and who spend time watching my videos. Recently I was able to monetize my channel, and to monetize your channel you have to have at least 4,000 hours of watch time. So obviously people watched 4,000 hours worth of my videos. It's crazy for me to think that. I want to say thank you, but thank you is not enough. And at the same time there are no other words who can help me express my gratitude to you, to those people who decide to subscribe, who decide to follow me on this journey. And I hope that you will stay with me. I hope that you will not unsubscribe from my channel after this video. As for the future plans of this channel, I'm going to do exactly the same as what I'm doing now. I'm going to publish videos 3 times a week. This is Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. I've been very consistent with my publishing dates so far. In fact, I wish I was that consistent with my workouts, which I'm not. But yes, the thing that motivates me the most are the comments that I read under my channel. And even those people who don't like something about my videos and leave a comment underneath them, I'm so grateful, especially when you are polite about criticizing me, because a good criticism is a very good thing. I know my main mistakes and my main problems. I know that I am still camera shy. I know that I don't move much when I talk. I know that sometimes I just talk and talk and talk and don't get to the point. But I promise you that I will try to get better at it as the time goes, and I hope that it will not happen too late. I understand that this video will probably not get many views, but that's besides the point. For me, it was important to make this video, and I was planning to make it when I reach 1,000 subscribers, and now I have almost 1,400 subscribers, and it's only now that I sat down to record this video. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just so grateful to you guys. English is not my mother tongue, and I feel like if I was talking in my mother tongue, I'd probably be even better at explaining some things. But I hope you still find it easy to understand what I'm talking about. And if you ever have any thoughts that you would like to share with me in the comments, then please do. You probably feel like you know me quite well because you see me on my videos, you know how I look. It's a very strange feeling because some people who comment under many of my videos, I recognize their names, and sometimes I even have a short conversation with them, but I have no idea who you are. I don't know who you are, I've never seen your faces, I don't know how old you are, and sometimes I cannot even understand your gender by looking at your name only. So it is a strange feeling, but I'm getting used to it, and now it is much easier as well to talk in front of the camera, because every time I talk to my camera, I imagine that I talk to these 1,000 subscribers rather than just a piece of black metal, which was the case when I just created this channel. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't want to take any more of your time. I think it went well. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Maybe next time I will have to create a script. I will probably watch this video later when I will be editing it, thinking about a million more things that I wanted to mention but forgot about. But it's okay. I might create a similar video in the future, but not in the nearest future, because I would much rather talk about money than talk about myself. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this video and on my channel. I cannot explain to you how grateful I am. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.